Welcome to the afternoon show. This is your girl, Laker Girl. The link is in the comments. Whoever would like to talk a little basketball. This is an open discussion. If you guys are new, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Again, this is an open mic panel, not only Lakers basketball, but NBA playoffs to basketball talk. Salute, Lewis brother. You're welcome to pull up and talk some basketball if you would like to. The link is in the comments. Again, this is an open mic panel. Whoever would like to pull up and talk a little basketball. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. And any questions that you guys would like to be answered by me and my co-host Major, he will be on shortly. You guys can just put the questions in the chat. Again, if you guys are new, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Salute Gold James brother, you're welcome to pull up. The link is in the comments. Again, shout out to Lewis brother and shout out to Gold James. Appreciating you guys commenting. Again, the link is in the comments. Whoever would like to pull up. It is an open mic panel. Salute, African Gamer brother. How are you today? And again, if you guys are new, please subscribe to my channel. Yes, I do talk Lakers basketball. Also, Dodgers talk, Sparks talk. Let's get those likes up, please. What are you guys' thoughts on the playoffs so far? Salute, humble bro. And if you guys have a channel, please support my brother, Humble Sports. Please support DJ Lakers in 5, Angry Lakers Fan Media, CJ Goat TV, and also Big Baby Sports Podcast. I agree with you, Humble Bro. I really haven't been watching the playoffs, but I do hope Minnesota wins tonight. Humble Bro, if you want to pull up, the link is in the comments. You know you're more than welcome to. I hope the Wolves win tonight too, African Gamer brother. Mm. Salute Trey all day. How are you today? African gamer brother, come on the panel so we could talk about this. Would you stay in the comments? That's good. Salute, humble brother. How are you today?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you today, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good. Just dealing with a little bit of allergies, but I'm good today.
Oh, that's like the worst feeling. I understand
Yeah,
that feeling.
yeah,
But I've been all
yeah,
right though. Just been working and trying to take care of some business and stuff throughout the day. I know you've been talking about the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really been kind of feeling these playoffs. Um, just for the simple fact, I just think that Boston might have a cakewalk to the finals. I know I said it in the chat. Um, Needless to say, I'm not hating anything like that. I'm just keeping it real. Like I just think Boston might very well win it all. Y'all gonna be mad at me for this, but I think Boston might have a shot at winning the championship. I know some of y'all said the Wolves. I preferably want the Mavs just to see Kyrie win another championship, and I want to see Luca win another ring. Well, Luca win a ring, for the first time. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I just it's been I don't want to sound like a casual man because I'm not a casual. I love basketball. I love what's been playing out there in these playoffs. There's been some great basketball been played out there on the court. So
yeah.
um
It has. I didn't. I only watched the first Mavs and Timberwolves game, but hopefully, I hope that Minnesota wins this game today.
oh yeah, Minnesota. Yeah,
Yeah.
Minnesota. I think they should probably win this game tonight. Now them losing in their home game, man, they needed that win. That was I think winning at home was very key for them. But I think this should be an interesting series. I had the Denver Nuggets winning the finals. I had them running repeating. Um, and I lost out on some money for that. So I'm a little disappointed in Jokic and those guys. Even though I'm with the Lakers all day. The Lakers.
Yes.
You know, but I just it just kind of just kind of weird now seeing no KD, no LeBron, no Steph, Giannis, Jokic. Like I said, I don't want to sound like a casual, but it's very interesting now seeing like the stars that we accustomed to seeing not in the playoffs, but we're seeing a new age of players now, and I think it's good for our league. I think it's good for our league, and the sport altogether that you're seeing like a Shea Gilgis, Anthony Edwards, who everybody pretty much enjoys watching. Um, but I don't know. It just feels weird to me. These I'll say these past week or two just been kind of odd seeing not seeing the stardom of like LeBron James take over, man. Like it would be
Yeah.
nice to see
See
him.
that. I was watching the first Minnesota game, and I was surprised to see Vandal supported Vandal and Torian Prince was there, and D'Angelo.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
those
Bruce.
are former
Yeah,
Timberwolves. I'm yeah,
yeah,
I'm not surprised at seeing them. Like they just want to show support to their old team. He said playoffs without LeBron is terrible, to be honest. Yeah, somewhat.
yeah,
It's like I said, it's always good to see. Excuse me. it's always good to see like new fresh faces and stuff like that. On the rise, like these new stars that's making a name for themselves. Um, and hopefully, we see some stars that come back, like Ja Morant. Like we didn't see Ja Morant play, this year. He's been dealing, with this, his suspension, and he ended up getting injured, and that sucks. But yeah, I get what you're saying. African gamer, he said players without, yeah, definitely odd not seeing LeBron James out there and other guys that I mentioned.
Yeah.
Like I'm a
What is
fan of the sport. Oh, go
yeah?
ahead.
What is your thoughts on LeBron, AD, and what is your thoughts on LeBron and AD and Zach Levine watching Bronny work out at Crypto?
At crypto,
Yes.
well, I think it was like a pro day workout. So,
Yeah, it was a pro day.
um, I thought LeBron James Jr. I thought he did. Well, I should say Bronny. He looked pretty good out there on the court. He was hitting some jumpers. Um, man, he was running, dunking. I think Bronny, he's going to be fine. He's in good hands. I mean, your father is arguably, the greatest player of all time. But he has to make a name for himself.
He does. Do you see the Lakers drafting him?
Mm, yeah, I can see it happening. Like I was talking to Angry like a week or so ago about it. I think they will draft Bronny, maybe possibly at the 55th pick.
Yeah.
Was it number 55 or 54, I believe?
We
But
have. I think our pick is number. We have 54 as our pick.
54. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they'll probably pick him up at 54 because they do have another pick, which I think is like the 17th pick, or I
Yeah.
believe eight,
17.
somewhere around that. Yeah, 17, 18.
Yeah. Or with the 17th pick, do you see us trading it like for a superstar?
I mean, you're the Lakers. They're going to push to get a star. I think the Lakers are going to get another star, or they're going to try to. If other teams won't try to, fleece the Lakers out of other deals that they feel as though, oh, man, we don't really care about the Lakers. They don't have enough picks for us, or they don't have enough pieces that we feel that could be enough for our star. So we're not going to trade, our star for your picks and your players that you have. So the Lakers, they can try. I've been hearing rumblings that you know there's going to be GMs and owners that are going to be involved in like trades and stuff like that. So I've been hearing like Donovan Mitchell's name, and then I heard Dan Gilbert, which is the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's going to be kind of, I think he's going to be in like those talks, like just kind of looking at the options that he has. And most time, like owners don't really do that per se.
Hmm.
Some owners do, but he's probably like one of those owners where he doesn't want to like do any deals with the Lakers. Just hope I don't. I hope I'm wrong, but it's probably has something to do with like LeBron James in a sense. He doesn't want to help out LeBron James. I think there's still some kind of tension between them two. I always thought that, but he said I don't like most of these new faces and stars because they haven't done nearly as much as players before. Yeah, that is true. That's why I like the previous era of basketball, like the 2000s, 2010s. Like they brought so much to the game. These new guys, I agree with you on that. Like they haven't brought, haven't done enough yet. He said media over glazes on the new players. Yeah, that's how the media works. You know how they glaze anybody. They still glaze some old stars. But yeah, I've been also hearing it. Back to Laker news, and we'll talk about something else. Uh, Chris Paul. I know y'all talked about it 2 days ago. I'm not
Yeah.
a big fan of Chris Paul. Um, I was wanting to touch on that on your last show when you had I forgot the brother's name and Angry he was on here as well too. But
After Major.
yeah, Major, yeah, Major.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris Paul would be. I mean, maybe like I said 13, 14 years ago, yes, I would do that, but we're talking about Chris Paul out of his prime, man. Like, I mean, he makes the right passes. Chris Paul doesn't make too many mistakes,
Hmm.
but we've seen his durability. That Chris Paul was out for like I think almost a month or two when he was just recently with his tenure with the Warriors right now. Sorry, I'm over here stuttering, but do y'all want that? Like, as Laker fans, do y'all want to see a Chris Paul and the Lakers? I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself that this might not work. Now, I've always been told you got to be optimistic about things,
Hmm.
but I mean, come on now, being optimistic don't really get you nowhere at the time. So, agent Chris Paul, he might not even be the same. Yeah, I don't want y'all to be upset and angry, like, man, why Rob Pelinka, brought him here to the Lakers, and we should have got somebody else. Like, and I'm gonna be the one that's like, look, I told y'all like from the get go that Chris Paul is not durable throughout a whole season like he used to. Like, there was games where I ain't gonna say there was a lot of games where he missed out. This past season
Yeah.
on the Warriors. So, if that's the last option, I guess so. But if you lose a D'Angelo Russell, because I don't really see D'Angelo Russell coming back with all the flack that he got this past season. Not giving it, not you know, being a what's the word, a D'Angelo Russell apologist, but
Hmm.
I mean, dude did catch a lot of flack. He got a lot of heat. He said, Lakers girl. They also held a private workout for a guy named DJ Burns. He has dog in him and also lost 40 pounds. Yeah, DJ Burns he's pretty
Yeah.
nice. They said he's like the next Jokic or something like that. He's a pretty big center. I think he played at Louisville. He can facilitate the ball, play in the post. Um, I think he's about 6'10", 6'11". So he's around like that, around the same size as Nikola Jokic. He said he also models his game after him too. So I mean, we'll see. I think the Lakers should try to work him out or something like that. He said, "Oh, they had a private workout for him." So yeah, they should probably look
Yeah.
into that. I've been hearing Zach Edey. A lot of people have been going raving about Zach Edey. I think he plays for Missouri. So um,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
draft right here, I would say, is not really a lot of. Mm, but go ahead, Laker girl. I ain't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. There. A lot of people is talking about Zach Edey. Salute to Redder Twan brother. This is
Raider
just
Twan, what
after
up?
the show. Like I said, Redder Twan. The link is in the comments if you want to pull up talk Lakers basketball. It's all NBA discussion.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was like, shoot, I ain't had enough time.
Mhm.
I was like, I'll just go in there, hop on because I'm probably gonna leave in about an hour. But
Okay. I
um,
appreciate.
I just had
I
to hop
appreciate.
on, man, and chop it up with you, Laker girl.
Yeah. So what is so so I don't know if you heard the sources today, but all indications it is probably going to be JJ Redick. Who do you think that he's going to hire on his staff?
uh, well, first of all, before I answer your question, as I've been said like weeks ago, that JJ Redick was already going to be the head coach, and the
Yes.
Lakers was just wanted just to kind of make things seem like we're going to interview these other guys and all this other stuff. It, Come on, man. We already know that JJ Redick's the coach. Um, but who do I think that he would put on his staff?
Yes.
I've been hearing like Phil Handy. I don't think Phil Handy should come back if I was him. Like if it is me hypothetically saying, like, what if things get worse than what it was this past season with the Lakers with Darvin Ham, and or the next two seasons you got JJ Redick on the hot seat, and you fire his staff, you fire him and his staff, and then Phil Handy's on that staff and he gets fired again. I wouldn't want to come back if I was Phil Handy. Just how incompetent this front office is. Um, and that's just me. But I think the guys that he would bring in, they would have to be like experienced, like previous head coaches and other assistant coaches that have been around for a while, that knows the X's and O's. And but I really couldn't tell you like any names. To be honest with you, a Laker girl, I really couldn't tell you any names. Um, uh, I guess you could say somebody from like Lionel Hollins, but I really don't know honestly, man. Lionel Hollins, I think he took like a year off and then he went to like Houston, I think. But like I said, he would have to like bring in somebody that's experienced, has some
Yeah.
head coaching history, um, experience, just being an assistant coach. Yeah, that's
Salute
what I
to
was saying.
everyone. Salute to Sea Dog.
See, dog, what up? Got that Cowboys on your profile, man.
Stephanie Kent Curry said if they do bring in JJ Redick, they have to surround him with experienced staff for sure. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, you have to surround them with with somebody
Yeah.
that has like a lot of experience because you're bringing in a guy that's never coached basketball in a day of his life. He even though he's a former player, and sometimes being a former player, it does not work out for them being head coaches, superstars. I would say in particular, but like being a former basketball player, like it just never really worked out. You know, for a lot of guys. Now, there was a coach that I was thinking about, um, like Scott Brooks.
Hmm.
I was thinking maybe he'll probably come in and try to help JJ Redick out. I don't know where Scott Brooks is at now. I think he's one of the assistant coaches for the Wizards, but or he's the head coach there. I don't know, but I was thinking of like Scott Brooks. Um, I've been hearing something about Monty Williams might be on, out the door. But like I said, there's not a lot of options out there, man. Like as far as head coaches and assistant coaches,
Yeah.
and taking that Lakers job, you're kind of just so incompetent. This front office is like it's just hard, man. Like you just don't know if this will be good for head coaches to come in. He said, "I got the side eye on the JJ job. The side eye. Oh yeah, I think with JJ Redick, you're kind of like taking a gamble. Like and who knows, he might come in and just surprise all of us. Some
Yeah.
people are saying, well, look at Steve Kerr and Golden State. Well, Steve Kerr already had a well put together team. He just kind of just brought in like a new system, for like Steph Curry. It made him play more free instead of just having him be the ball handler 95% of the time. So, but I wish nothing but the best of luck for JJ Redick if he is, which I think he will be the Lakers head coach because it's the Lakers media, the Lakers like microscope is going to be on you 24/7.
Yeah. Because I know
You
they were
know,
saying there's a new report today that they still want to interview. They still want to interview like some more candidates. I heard that they're going to interview with Chris Quinn. He used to be the assistant on Miami.
Chris Quinn. Mm,
Yes.
I mean that's not bad. I mean Chris Quinn, he's been around for a while. He was a former Miami Heat player and his playing days and stuff like that. He's been assistant coach for some years now. That wouldn't be. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad I mean, he'd probably be good for this group of guys. I mean, that's like what the brother Radar Twan said. He said, I don't want a rookie coach for this group."
Yeah,
Yeah, we only know what the roster going to be like.
yeah,
This
we don't
coming
know.
summer. Like, I don't really know, honestly, guys. I mean, it's what I tell Laker fans, and I know I get flack for this. Just be prepared for another mediocre season. Like, just be prepared. Like, don't get your hopes up too high. Um, we probably will be in a play in again or barely in
Salute,
the
Eric.
playoff, but don't be surprised if this Lakers team is going to be in the play in again. I'm just giving y'all a heads up, guys. But I'm gonna let my good friend Eric go ahead. Eric like to cook on this. What's up, Eric?
Eric, Eric,
My brother Eric, man.
what is your thoughts on JJ Redick possibly being the next coach?
Can you give me a lifeline? Like,
Can I give you a lifeline?
mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think Eric said he needs like some aspirin, ibuprofen, all types of medicine. For this headache that's going to happen this coming Lakers season. He said lifeline, so
He needs a lifeline.
lifeline is
um,
crazy.
I mean, you think I'm gonna be liking this list? Like Chris Quinn. I mean, yeah, he's a former Miami Heat player, but I don't think he. I just don't think he has the autonomy to really whip up the locker room in shape. That's what the issue I have with him. Um, and then you're telling me JJ Redick, who has, his own podcast from the jump,
Yeah.
and now it's what? I mean, I guess Sam Cassell doesn't want this job at this point. I mean, this is gonna be some sketch list. I mean, I'm not gonna be like like optimistic about it. Like, there's just not that many options out there, and to put like the assistant coaches around a possible first year head coach, like, I mean, how many times we have tried this with first year coaches? Like, I mean, they tried Luke Walton, they tried with Darvin Ham, and they didn't last long after 2 years. And now they're gonna have to ride another rookie coach, and we don't even know what the full roster is gonna be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just gonna be a lot of bits and pieces to figure it out.
It is.
Like you talk about all these draft picks that they have. I mean, might as well trade all the picks at this point, since people talk about F the picks logic. So, man, I might as well get rid of all these picks. So, and get something out of it instead of,
So
draft the guy. Instead of draft the guy, don't even give him some playing time. Just send him down to the G League and play the whole year over there. I mean, that's what they've been doing the last few years.
yeah. Would you draft? So if you was Rob Palinka, would you draft Bronny and send him to the G League for the Lakers, or would you let him play on the regular roster?
Well, what I got from what I just read earlier, that they said that whoever drafts Bronny, he's not willing to settle a season in the G League. He has to be on the main roster.
Oh yeah.
So see, that's through a whole wrench, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna draft Bronny, but all of a sudden I can't send him to the G League to develop. That they believe he's ready to play in the NBA game. So I'm like, okay, well, whoever picks Bronny, I mean, go ahead and do that. I mean, go ahead. Like,
Salute, Mr. 81.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it that
Salute,
he's ready
DJ.
for the league. But I mean, if he's not willing to go to the G League, then where else are you gonna go at this point? I mean, even if I take him at 55, right?
Do you see half of the players that's on the roster right now coming back, or do you see some of them leaving, going to different teams?
I mean, they're gonna try to come up with something they're trying to reach for a third star. They try to reach for. I mean, they're gonna reach for a lot of things, like whoever's out there on the market as a star. I think that's what they're gonna go for before they put the rest of the roster together. I mean, who knows who's gonna be back on the team? I mean, they have restricted free agents and then unrestricted free agents. Then they have the two-way players. I mean, they have a lot of pieces to fill out, probably 8 roster spots. That's basically half the team at this point. So, I mean, they're gonna figure it out, hopefully. I mean,
Do you see D'Lo leaving or coming back?
I don't see D'Lo coming back
I don't think he's
unless
coming back either.
I don't think
unless they trade him to a spot that he wants to go and probably get some trade exception money out of it. I mean, they're probably not gonna get a player back for him. They'll probably get cash back for him that they can use later.
So if there's this third star coming, who do you think the third star is that the Lakers are trying to get?
Like I said earlier, they've been trying to pick up guys like Donovan Mitchell, which I just think is just.
I don't know if that's happening with Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know if you was watching the show. I was like,
yep.
Dan Gilbert, he's going to be in a lot of those trade talks, and they just recently fired JB Bickerstaff, so
yeah,
he's going to be in a lot of those moves that they're going to be doing.
Don't tell me you're going to ask him for an interview.
Well, his name is out there. They were saying there was a report yesterday.
Here we go with this. Here we go. I mean, they basically don't have enough options left. And I don't even think Detroit's going to buy out Money Williams for $60 million. I don't see it. But he just got paid $12 million his first year, so he's got $60 million left in his contract. I don't think they're going to buy it out. So, I mean, that's a lot of money to eat. I mean, Bickerstaff would be okay as an assistant.
Yeah, he would be. I think if he was assistant for Lakers, he would be.
Yeah.
He would be good.
I think he'll be okay for assistant, but not as a head coach.
No. Do you see Oscar Reeves leaving or coming back?
Oh boy.
What was that again?
Oh, I was asking you guys, do you see Austin Reeves coming back to the Lakers?
I think he'll be back. I
thought he was on is he on a team option or a player option?
No, he's got 3 years left on his contract. He's got 3 years left on it.
Yeah, I think he did sign something like last summer.
Yeah, he signed last summer. So
I think it was between the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. He was close to going to San Antonio, but I think he just wanted to be in LA.
Yeah. What about Rui? Do you see Rui coming back?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
Rui's going to come back. Yeah.
I just
because
pretty
all
much
those
see the
guys.
same guys coming back next season, except for
Yeah,
like
I mean,
D'Angelo Russell.
trying to trade for a third star is going to be impossible. Like if Rui and Nostomy are back, because there's nothing else to ship out other than Gabe Vincent and Jerry Vanderbilt. That's all they have left.
Oh
They're,
yeah. Because they're still under contract, right?
yeah, yeah. Vincent got 2 years left, and
And
Vanderbilt's
isn't
got 3 years left.
isn't Christian Woods still under contract?
Yeah, he's coming back on a player
Yeah.
option.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't mean that Christian Wood's going to be on staying on this team. I
Yeah.
mean,
Big Kev said we need to re-sign D'Lo for a trade value.
yeah, yeah. That's what they're trying to do. Yeah, re-sign him and ship him out.
But then he took his players option, right? So he
No, the player option is still in his hands. He doesn't. He People don't know what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He has a player option in his hands, and nobody knows what he's going to do with it. Um,
mm,
if he opts out, then basically you can't get anything for him if he opts out, unless it's a sign and trade. Um,
mm. Yeah, I think the Lakers might be stuck between a rock and a hard place,
yeah, it
and that's why
depends
I
on what
told.
D'Lo does. Depends on what D'Lo does, right?
Yeah.
hmm
'Cause he
That's why I
has the
told Laker
balls.
fans, like, not trying to be negative or anything, because I know some people would think I'd be negative just because of how highly critical I am when it comes to this team. Sometimes I just, like I said, just don't expect the best, but don't expect the worst. Just kind of, it's like in between. Like
Mm, yeah,
I wouldn't expect a championship, but you like it. I mean, anything can happen. But
they
you're
have to
dealing with
make a
the
lot of
agent.
changes. They have
They
to make,
would. Yeah. For Lakers to win another championship.
they have to make a lot of changes in order for that to happen. Like it's not
Well,
a
maybe Eric, Big Kev said how long before the draft and we get our new coach announced. I think the new coach will probably be announced after the finals, they said.
Yeah, kind of want to
um
take away from the finals, whoever the champion is.
Whoever the champion is, that's when the Lakers will probably announce it because there's a report that the Lakers are interviewing some more coaches.
here we go. I mean that list is pretty small.
It is.
It's either they're not interested in this job, or it's that they they just don't want to deal with the job. I think that's why the list is so small. Um,
Mm.
Yeah.
too much drama that comes with the coaching job. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, say that again. I was trying to fix my daggone audio.
He was saying there's too much drama that comes with the coach's job.
Yeah, it is. That's why I
Hmm.
said
Yeah.
it's like it's open season for a lot of these coaches out here. That's been coaching for like what 2 3 seasons, and then they're out the door when they have a 5 year deal
Yeah.
on their
Yep.
contract, and
Or 4 years. Yep. Hmm.
hmm and it's like, oh, if we don't have a championship right away, we're just gonna have to go ahead and fire this coach and that coach, and we're gonna bring in this coach. And I mean,
Yeah.
I speak for other teams. I'm not just speaking for the Lakers in general. I'm just speaking for other teams because I mean, guys like JB Bickerstaff.
They
Um,
gave Luke Walton 5 years. He only lasted 3 years.
hmm
Um, I mean that's the longest they ever had. Like Luke Walton, 3 years. Everybody else is 2 years. I mean maybe Frank. I mean Frank was probably 3 years as well.
Yeah, I think Frank was like 3 years, and then he
And you
only
have 1 year
coached
left,
for two.
and you have 1 year left on it. Hmm.
Mm. He said, "I think we should trade for Garland instead of Mitchell. I prefer a big two and good role players."
Here we go, Dan Gilbert.
That's a. I was just fixing to say that. Dan
Yeah.
Gilbert. Dan Gilbert is going to be. He gonna be
Oh,
right on them phones as well too, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna say for you. I'm gonna let everybody else go ahead and cook on this. Dan Gilbert is gonna be on them phones, y'all. He does.
yeah.
I said earlier he does not want to do any business with the Lakers, even though they're in two different conferences, two different teams, two different legacies. The number one thing that he doesn't care for is LeBron James. I got a championship out of it a decade ago, but he just doesn't want to help LeBron win anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And after he done left twice, so that's that. So just be prepared for not. And so I'll be trying to tell Laker fans,
That's
don't be upset
that.
if none of these moves happen.
It's
I'm
the
trying to
same
help
thing
y'all,
with Jared
man. Gotta help
Allen.
y'all mentals, man.
It's the same thing with Jared Allen too. Yeah.
Salute to one of the
He
co-hosts
said,
of the channel, Angry Laker.
"Oh yeah, what's up, angry Lakers fan? Damn, Siri done went off. Um, yeah, salute to the big bro, man. Lakers fan media with him and Eric Rush Hour. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the big bro, man. He said Gilbert still has to deal with Rich Paul, and Rich Paul has to deal with Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying to be like sarcastic or
Yeah.
anything, but
Yeah. This is
he
crazy.
still he has to deal with Gilbert as well too. People
Yeah.
forget Gilbert is the
The
NBA team owner. Rich
the
Paul
drama
doesn't own
comes with
any
it.
NBA.
There's a
Hmm.
lot of drama. Yep.
Yeah.
So thinking Rich Paul has more power than Gilbert,
No. Mm-mm.
nah,
No.
no,
No.
not happening.
No.
So, I
Mm-mm.
mean, Rich Paul can be on them phones and nagging them and whatnot, but Gilbert still has to say so because it's his team. He said he's going to be in a lot of those
Oh no. Not
trade
Utah.
talks and
Oh no. Not Utah. Uh.
Mm-mm.
mhm. Yeah, not you again. He said, yeah, a lot of teams don't like the Lakers. One of the only teams that have a good relationship with is Utah Jazz. Yeah, there's no
No.
really smoke between the Lakers and Utah. I mean,
Danny Ainge. I mean, come on now. Danny Ainge. Really?
I mean, if Danny Ainge was if he was with Boston, then it'd be a different story. But
No, but he's from
being
Utah, so it doesn't.
yeah, he's with Utah. Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, if Utah was competing for an NBA championship, then I think they wouldn't want to do any. Y'all got to take in consideration that teams that are contending or want to contend are not going to do any deals with the Lakers.
Mm.
It's not just out of just because of the Lakers. They do it for other teams as well too.
or
In
they
other
just,
conferences, I would say.
or they just rather deal with other conferences, no matter what the package is.
Hmm. Like they said, the Spurs didn't want to send Kawhi to LA. I mean,
No, they took the Toronto package. I mean,
Toronto had a lot of picks in those. That's what he said. I'm saying they because they said Garland and Mitchell bumped heads, and with them firing their coach, it looks like they're siding with Mitchell.
yeah, they don't have a choice when they sided
Yeah,
with Metro. They don't have a choice,
yeah. I mean, they're going to go with the star. I mean, they're going to.
and that's
I
Donovan
mean,
Mitchell.
Jared Allen even had some issues with the team. Like, I think the team is also upset with him as well too. So they might gut their team, half their team, to try to get another star. But they're only going to do that if the Lakers give up a star. That's the only thing I can see if they ever do a deal with the Lakers. If you give up Anthony Davis and hey, here we'll give you such
Mm,
and such.
I'm not training AD for that.
Right,
Not trading AD for that.
right.
I'm not training a first team all defense and a NBA all second team. I'm not doing that for that
My
package.
my point exactly. Like that's the only way they'll do it. That's the only way you'll get Dan Gilbert on the phone. But other than that, he don't want to do any deals with the Lakers. I
Yep.
think he would do a deal with the Knicks before he'll do a deal with LA. That's the only
Whoa,
big
the
market
Knicks
team I
are
can.
the Knicks really don't have much at this point since
Yeah. And then
since
I've been
OG
hearing somebody
Anunoby could opt out.
Julius Randle.
OG
Julius Randle
Anunoby
could
could
be
opt
on.
out. OG Anunoby could opt out and filled his free agency. Um,
Yeah, they've been saying.
Big
I've been hearing
Kev,
something about
Big
some
Kev said
shopping.
Big Kev said you think we should go get the white for the league minimum. I don't. With the Lakers welcome, I don't know if the Lakers will welcome back.
man, they should have kept them like they should have kept them 3 years ago after they won the championship. They
Facts.
decided not to.
Should have kept JaVale as well too. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, JaVale is also a free agent.
I think he's on a
Uh,
player's option. He's still under
I
contract
would have
with.
done that 3 years ago. I'm not doing it 3 years later. So
Yeah, I mean, that's something that the Lakers would have to be willing to do. I think as fans, there's some fans out there that would be
it's
willing
just
to want to bring Dwight back, but
the front office doesn't know which players they want to
Yeah.
keep and which ones they want to
mhm.
trade.
I mean, you got Dwight here. Dwight is really begging to be on an NBA. I don't think it just specifically the Lakers in general. I think
I
he just want
think
to be on a team. Like,
I think it is the Lakers because I see him posting pictures of. He posted a picture yesterday of AD and LeBron when he won in 2020. And he is begging the Lakers to come back.
well, you know how big the Lakers. We got to think about it. The Lakers fan base is crazy, and then the Lakers media altogether. Like, you're going to get a lot of clicks and views just by
Well,
exploiting the Lakers,
Yeah,
putting up posters on
the
with that.
the fan base was already on him when he arrived to the Lakers the first time around,
yeah.
Mhm.
and that was not pretty. Like,
Oh
It
yeah, that
was.
first year with Dwight was crazy.
It
yeah,
was.
um,
I
I,
still have nightmares to this day, like
yeah,
with how
that,
that team was when Kobe went out with that Achilles injury, and
Oh,
I could just remember just sitting there. I went to school the next day, and I was like,
Paul Paul Gasol and Dwight Howard did not fit.
no.
yeah, I think I had like a head cold, and I was just like sick and exhausted, and
Yeah,
I was just like irritated, man. It was just a bad season, man. I don't ever want to revisit
yeah.
that time again.
I would buy a second round pick for DJ Burns.
I mean, what I want.
I mean, they've been buying second round picks for the last 2 years. I would buy one for DJ Burns.
Yeah, they
Like,
said he could pass the rice. He said he models his game after Jokic. So I mean, the Lakers ain't really got nothing to lose. Honestly, I go get him. I mean,
I would buy.
Big Kev said, "I wonder could the Lakers also be waiting to see what Ty Lue does. I think Ty Lue has already signed his extension with the Clippers.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
he wants to go.
I think he
I mean,
already signed it. It's just they haven't announced it.
They haven't announced it yet.
see, Ty Lue said something important, and I thought, it kind of caught my eye. He was like, it feels good to be wanted, now, but right now I'm in a place where I'm with I'm coaching this team, and then they're opening up their new arena this fall, so
They are.
he wants to be, with them across the hall, so
He wants to be part of that.
he wants to be a part, right? He wants to be a part of that, so
Yeah.
I don't think he would want to come back, and I mean, we just don't know what this roster going to look like next season, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then we gotta officially wait to see who the coaches is because there's a report that says Sam Cassell is second. They said Sam Cassell's interview went good too with the Lakers the other day.
JJ Redick's
Yeah.
going to be the coach.
I think
Yeah,
Redick
I'm
is
just
to be the
saying.
coach, but I think if Redick is the coach, I will. Even though Rondo coaches
Yeah,
his,
they gotta see. I don't know. I don't know which direction they want to hire. Like, okay, they want to hire a guy with experience, and then they want to hire this glitch and glamour stuff. They want to hire rainbows
Yeah,
and butterflies next. Like, why am I looking at the clear picture? Is it gonna
that's
be?
like you said when on my post. I seen what you had comment on my post when I posted the Redick. They
Yeah, the
saying
glitz
he
and
was like the
glamour.
next
Yes.
player. Yeah, he was like it's just the aesthetics of it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, that makes
Are
a
you gonna
lot
hire
of
the
sense.
guy who can coach the team, or just want to hire for the bigger picture?
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I don't know.
he said if they hire JJ, then he bring him back. And that's what I don't know if he was in here, Big Kev, earlier, but I did say that if
I
I
don't
was
think
Phil
they.
Handy,
I don't.
I would not
I
want to
think.
come back.
I think they're gonna let him pick his own assistant.
I think they're gonna let him pick his own too. He's
Yeah.
gonna probably pick his
I
own.
don't see. I don't see Handy coming back if he picks his own assistant. Um.
I could see Phil Handy doing like some front office kind of job, not with the Lakers, but just on another team. But on another team, I think he can be like somebody that can be like in the front office or something like that. Maybe like an assistant, general manager, or a consultant. I mean, if a team is willing to want to hire him as a head coach, I mean, somewhere else, I would take it. But
For player development.
yeah, like maybe he would be willing to want to go back to Cleveland or something like that and be a head coach or a
Well,
front office.
depends on who's over there at head coach. Depends.
Yeah, but if I'm Phil Handy, I would want to come back to Los Angeles,
No,
not for the Lakers,
I wouldn't.
I
No,
think
I wouldn't.
honestly
because
he will probably stick around Los Angeles because Phil Handy has a camp connection with the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the summertime though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
He's also a part of the Bryant Foundation now.
hey, that's
yeah.
dope. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm Phil Handy, I'll take a year off. Now let me stop. He said waiting for this new head coach is like sitting in the dark and waiting for the power to be turned back on.
I agree. I'll be looking at my phone all the time and be like, when is the breaking news going to break?
I mean, like you said they was going to wait till after the finals. I guess whoever's the champion.
Because JJ's gonna be on television. Yep.
Yeah.
Congrats to you, JJ. They're gonna be all shaking hands, man. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Congrats to my good friend JJ, man. He just got hired through the Los Angeles
But
Lakers.
but humble, what if JJ brings some of the his retired Heat players that he played with as
and the other thing is that he brought Coach K as his reference thing. I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Coach K.
Hey, Coach K, can you be my preference?
Angry.
Hey, Coach K, can you be my preference? I mean,
yeah, they use Coach K as a consultant.
Yeah.
For the Lakers. I would, and this is what I said on Angry's channel. I would just like, this is all just kind of like one of the little gimmicks where he's probably already the head coach, and they just want to just, they put these other guys on there, and Sam Sam Cassell and Borrego, man. Like,
I don't think Borrego wants the job.
Yeah. James Borrego. I wonder where he'll coach at.
I mean, he was part of the Popovich tree, but I'm like, this is not going to work. Man.
I think if you're the Lakers, I would just bring in Kenny Atkinson and then try to bring D'Lo.
Kenny's got an interview with Cleveland.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that the other day. I think he might take that job. Dang. Well, JJ Redick it is. just be prepared, Laker Nation. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't have too much high expectations for this team. Now we all can be optimistic here, but we just got to just take in consideration that
they gotta
7th or 8th seed. Be prepared.
They can't stay away from something that's very flashy, and they went with it. I mean, that's what they went up with.
Yeah. He said, which of these teams in the West who didn't make the playoffs do you think will possibly
It's about who looks the best in the suit, basically.
I think Memphis Grizzlies, to answer your question, I think Memphis Grizzlies will be on top of the West next season. Just for the simple fact that they will be getting Ja Morant back. I mean, they lost.
They still gotta make moves.
Big in like Steve Adams, but I think they're gonna make some moves and all. Just be on the lookout for Memphis. Memphis is gonna be.
They gotta change some things. They gotta change some things. I mean, they had multiple injuries last season. But then, some of the guys that played as injury replacements, I don't think they're going to get the same minutes as last season. So they're going to have to They're gonna have to tweak some things if Memphis want to be back at top. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, shoot.
He said, "Bring Coach K out of retirement." Bless you.
Thank you.
Uh, that's not
Coach
gonna
Cass,
happen. He
what?
said, "No, I'm playing." He said, "Bring Coach K out of retirement." Nah, I'm playing. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I don't think he'll
Oh,
ever
Lord.
come back to coach. Bless you. He said, "I
Thank you.
don't want
Dealing with
Reddick."
horrible allergies today.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I had my
Oh,
sinus was bothering me the other
his
day
name.
too. I ain't gonna lie.
His name is gonna pop up anytime.
Salute JSJ, brother.
I think if Bob Myers didn't take that NFL front office job, I think the Lakers should have brought him in as a general manager. What y'all think?
Boy.
That's what a lot of Lakers fans were saying that Bob
A lot of
Myers.
Laker fans will want that, but does the other people want that? I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, like Palinka and Rambis. And
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I mean, they probably look at Bob Myers like, oh, he's the Jerry West prototype. I don't want him on this school. I don't want him on this front office. I mean, poor Jerry West. And I mean, Jerry West, he knew how to build a team, but they decided not to keep him around, and they want to go their own personal feelings.
JSJ.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, JSJ, brother. Rockland is.
Man.
Like I said before, y'all, and I'm gonna say this again and
Like I
again
said, trade those
until
picks. Like I said, trade all the picks.
oh yeah. So Eric, in your defense, you kind of just like just give LeBron what he wants and
No,
call
like
it
I
a
said,
day.
trade all the picks. Like I said, trade all the picks. We don't have to talk about Bronny. And there we go. Man,
Big Kev
Kev,
says, should we get an offense or go ahead, Laker?
Big Kev said, should we get an offense or defensive minded coach?
I
Should get a
mean,
balanced coach.
both sides of the ball have been shaky.
Hmm.
We got one offense who play at a very slow pace, and we got a defense.
I'm just thinking about the personnel, man. Like,
system wise, it's not. System wise, it doesn't fit. I mean,
yeah, because we're looking at okay, so you have LeBron James, who pretty much, he's kind of ball dominant in a sense, and
I don't. I think Ham was just stuck with what he
I
had
mean,
to work
him
with.
when he was hired 2 years ago, he said that they were going to run like a 4-out-and-1 motion. So I didn't
Oh
really see
boy,
it enough of four
I
out and
hate it.
one motion.
I hate it. 4 out of 1 motion. I hate it.
Yes, Stephanie can't curry. It is.
I mean, we gotta stop with this 4 out and 1 motion because not everybody can shoot 5, 6 threes a game. It's like,
Yeah, the Lakers didn't really run it like that. They kind of was running like a freelance offense. It was more like a catch and shoot or dump it out to 80 and
yeah,
like run a
shooting five,
five
six
out.
threes a
That's all it
game.
was. Like,
Yeah, shooting 5, 6 threes a game.
mhm.
Yeah.
He says it's going to be hell this offseason.
Well, hey, it's getting there.
It's getting
That's
there.
what I said. I'm
Yeah.
one of those Laker fans that just I don't have my hopes up high for this
And
coming season.
then the
I'm
newspaper
expecting the
gonna
worst and the best.
and
I'm
then
sorry.
the newspaper gonna say, oh, they hired a new coach, and then the next day it's gonna be like, where did you put the Lakers at? And I look at the list, I'm like, no, not top 5, not top 10, not top 15. Okay, they're at 20. So, I mean, this is what it looks like. Because, you know, they hyped up about this team, and now it's like, oh, this is not a good looking team after they hyped up this team. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's just a lot of contracts that they have, and it's not easy to move them if they want like better players on this team. Like you're not gonna get an all-star for role players or bench players. I mean, most of their trade assets are bench players. Motion movement. Well, the pick and roll takes too long for them to operate. Yeah, only if they had a point guard, which they don't have one at this point. They're just missing a lot of things. They're missing wings. They're missing a point guard. And they're missing a big who can space out the floor. Not a traditional big man. A big man that can space out the floor. So that 80 could operate on the perimeter.
I mean, all the Denver Nuggets was just pretty much running a lot of they ran some Princeton offense with a lot of backdoor cuts, 2-man action.
Yeah.
They ran it more like a lot of ball. That's what they usually run. Malone
Yeah,
pretty much has
more
them
athletic
really well
big
coached.
man. Yep, a more athletic big man. Or an athletic floor position.
He said, but I think this team with a CP would be similar when we have Rondo.
I do not want to see CP as a starting point guard next year. I just want to be clear with that. I don't want to see Chris Paul as a starting point guard.
Hey, if Chris Paul's the last option, man.
Oh my goodness, last option. Oh, here we go. Man. Yeah, Rondo was gone after what? Yeah, Rondo was gone in 2021, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rondo went to Cleveland as well, which that was a sad part.
Yeah, I don't think he kind of. I think Rondo kind of saw the writing on the wall when we had like Westbrook on the team and stuff like that. Because Rondo just was like, "Hey, get me up out of here, man. Let me go to like somewhere I can kind of flourish." But he didn't really do much in Cleveland. Like, I think that was the year. I think we missed the playoffs that season, that 2021-2022 season.
2022, yeah.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. I think bringing in, I still think to this day when the Lakers was like, "Hey, we're going to bring in Westbrook. It's going to help. It's going to benefit our team."
Yeah, and Alex Caruso was gone, and Kuzma was gone, and Pope was gone.
Yeah. You pretty much
and Montrezl Harrell was gone too.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder signed a mid-level deal with Boston. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of pieces.
The Lakers could have found a point guard. I think they were just so desperate to get a daggone point guard that offseason.
I mean, they traded for Dennis that 1 year.
I kind of knew that was because I never really was like a big fan of Dennis Schroeder for some odd reason. Like I just never thought his game was.
They traded a lot to get him, so.
Right, you traded the 22nd pick, and you traded Danny Green.
So Luke Bree left.
That 22nd pick went to Memphis, right?
Jay McDaniels.
Yeah, I think it was either Jaden McDaniels or Desmond Bain or something like that.
Yeah, James McDaniels
Before
ended
Bree
up in
left.
Minnesota. Yeah.
I appreciate you stopping by. Bree left, sister.
James McDaniels balling in Minnesota. I mean, yeah, man.
That's another wing. Man, that's crazy.
He would have been a
This
nice
I was
backup wing.
thinking.
He would have been a nice backup wing for Danny Green. If Danny Green was gonna slow down. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think Danny Green was not that bad. Honest, I mean he was
I mean,
he kind of was
2021
thinking.
he injured. 2021 he was out for the season. That was unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean who knows if he would have. I mean hypothetically speaking, who knows if he would have got hurt
Yep.
after the championship
He
season?
got hurt
But
in Philly. Yep.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think who was the coach? No, Doc Rivers wasn't there, right? Was it Nick
Yeah,
Nurse that was there?
Brett
Brent
Brown
Brown.
was
Oh, Brent
there.
Brown.
Yeah, Brent Brown
Man,
was there.
Philly. If you think about it, Philly's front office is just as worse than the Lakers front office. Like,
Mm,
I mean, they've been. I mean, they're a playoff team.
yeah,
but,
yeah, that's that. Okay, I'll agree with that one. I mean, that part's pretty close.
and then
We
you
talk
have
about Philly and
Embiid,
Lakers.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just looking at it from like they done
Well, I
had
mean,
how
if you're
many
talking about Ben
coaches? I mean, they had
Simmons
Brent
or if
Brown
you're
for a while.
talking
I give them
about,
that. They had Brent Brown for a while. I give them that.
I mean,
But
if you're talking about Ben Simmons, yeah.
yeah, and then you load off of some of them picks and giving up Ben Simmons and
James Harden.
I don't know. Yeah, James Harden got rid of that. Ah, Lord, I forgot James Harden was on that team, man. Like when you think of James Harden, I just think of like Houston Rockets or something like that. Like he should have still been like in Houston.
I was thinking OKC, but we knew that what happened there.
I mean, the amount of records he broke in Houston and putting up some crazy numbers,
Yeah.
like I just
that's
don't
why
see
he
him
took
as
off.
being.
Yeah, that's why he took off. Yep.
Mhm. But it is what it is. I just think Philly, Daryl Morey, he has a lot of.
Now they got the cap space.
Yeah, they got a lot of cap space now. So it's like, what do you do? Go ahead and because I've been hearing something about Paul George and Philly. Paul George and Embiid,
No, I'm not trading for
Tyrese
Paul
Maxey.
George. I'm not trading for Paul George.
Hey,
No.
but look, if you look at the rumors, man, hey, Philly, they were really hot on Paul George. Like they said, they were confident that they would get Paul George this offseason. And then the Clippers, they sent out saying that they're confident that Paul George will remain with our team, and with our new arena that's opening up, like this fall.
It's about who's got more cap space.
Hey, Paul George, are you going to take the bag, or you want to stay in LA where it's home and the new arena? Like, I don't know, man.
I think he's got to take the bag.
Yeah, because he might not ever get another contract. Like, what if the Clippers have another bad season or an unsuccessful season?
Yeah, they have to pay Kawhi too. On top of that,
you got to pay Kawhi. I'm gonna look up something real quick. Paul George, Sixers. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing around. Like, I've been seeing this on my phone for like the past couple weeks. I'm like, Paul George to the Philadelphia 76ers. Like,
I mean, they do need a wing better than Tobias Harris.
I think they'll probably be good with like an OG Anunoby. If I was the Sixers, I'd get him instead of like Paul George. You get somebody cheaper. He can defend. He's tough.
I mean, that depends on OG's health. I mean,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
He just missed the whole series against Indiana.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think they'll compete with like. You can compete with like the Knicks if you do get like a Paul George, and then you have Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, and
they're gonna pay Maxey. Yep.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it from like just being a contender standpoint, like, and you can compete in that Eastern Conference, which is not much of a a crazy conference compared to the West. Do you want to see the Boston Celtics have
The
another
num
cakewalk season
yeah,
again?
the
Oh
number
my,
2 seed was wide open this year in the East. It was number
it
2 seed
definitely
was wide
was.
open. That shit, Milwaukee
It was
messed up,
Milwaukee.
and
Mhm.
New York
Yeah.
Knicks, and then well, Cleveland had the chance at number 2
Cleveland had
seed,
the
but
chance. Yeah, I was fixing to say
Yeah.
Cleveland.
yeah, but they
Cleveland.
fired JB
They
Bickerstaff. They fired JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Cleveland kind of done it to themselves. The Knicks, they just didn't have enough in them to beat a daggone Indiana team that's kind of crippled right now. Again, like you just lost your important piece. Like you're pretty much
Well,
like
Dalvin
your bread
Mitchell
and
missed
butter.
games. Dalvin Mitchell missed games. Jared Allen missed games. Um,
That Jared Allen situation was weird if you think about it. Like
I
he
think
said,
I
now we
think
got to worry about
I
these.
think Cleveland will go for like a Brian Ingram. I think.
Cleveland. Ooh, Brandon Ingram. That wouldn't be bad. I think that'd be good for him. He'd be going to another small market where he
Yeah.
can do his
Yep.
thing. Not a lot of pressure on him.
And play for his contract. Yep.
Play for his
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. That ain't bad. Bi in Cleveland. That ain't bad. He
Him
said,
and
now we got to worry
Mitchell.
about Mitchell. The Celtics going back to the finals. They've been
Yeah,
cakewalking. So
they walked it. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've been saying. I
Mhm.
was like, man, cake. The ball. I've been calling the Boston cakewalks this whole playoffs. I'm like, Halliburton is even out with like a sore knee injury. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
Halliburton had too many minutes this year.
Hmm.
They don't even have a backup point guard.
I don't even know who was it. No, TJ McConnell's a shooting guard, isn't it?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Naismith is a shooting
He's a wing.
guard,
He's a wing.
small
Yep.
forward, yeah. And then you have Nimbard, who's also a daggone guard.
That's
He can
true.
play the wing.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Celtics, they might win this shit. Oh, excuse me, I ain't mean to cuss. They might win this in 4 games. I'm sorry, y'all, but I think the Boston Celtics will be in the NBA Finals, and they might win. And I hate to say this, y'all. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me, but I had this thought in my head when I was fixing me some dinner the other night, right?
Man, you gonna give me a nightmare for the next 2 months.
I mean, this is why I said I wanted the Nuggets to actually win it all
Eh,
because I feel like they could beat the Boston Celtics. I don't see Dallas
I
actually
I
beating them.
don't
I
see
want
Dallas
Dallas to
doing it.
win.
I don't see Dallas doing it.
I don't think Timberwolves just for the simple fact they never been there before, and
No, it's not that. It's just Minnesota. I don't trust Karl Towns, man.
yeah, I don't think they have the dogs out there. And I mean, the only dog you got is a young Anthony Edwards, which he's a fan favorite,
Well,
but
Edwards and McDaniels are the only 2 guys.
yeah,
Well, actually,
and
Nas Reed is the
Mike
other one.
Conley,
Nas Reed
he
is the other one. Nas Reed is the other one. Um, they have his Nas Reed, Anthony Edwards, and Jay
they
McDaniels.
do got the size to beat Boston, but I just think Boston's
It's just
guard play is just oh man.
Mike
Derek
Conley's
White,
old. Mike Conley's old.
right? You're
Gobert's
not
not.
keeping up with Derek White. You're not keeping up with Jalen
Gobert's not.
Brown.
Gobert's not athletic. And
Gobert he's goofy and I hate to call him names, but it's
and
like
and Conte Towns is too passive. Yep.
hmm I mean, I was watching earlier today, like Players' Choice, and they was having like this debate, like between
No,
like Tatum and Edwards.
do not say AD for Conte Towns. Do not even say his
Nah,
name.
nah, 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 nah. It was just no, I
Do
think it
I
was like
want
a
to trade
debate,
AD for
like
Towns?
Pickett and
Hell
like the
no, dude.
oh
I pass. I pass. All right, play that way.
yeah, I think Ticket was just talking about like who
I'm
was like
not
the
trading
better
AD for
like
Towns.
all NBA team, and he thought
I'm not
that
trading AD for Towns.
nah. But I would say this though, and I just had like this like before I was about to eat dinner last night, I was just like my stomach starting to turn. I was sitting there thinking after like just watching like the first, second quarter of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the halftime. I was like, man, I think the Celtics might win this, man. Like
Yeah, it was only a 2
it
point
just
game.
left like a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't even want to eat dinner
Yeah.
last night. That like I had to force myself to eat my supper
Yeah, it was a
last
2 point
night.
game. It was a 2 point game at halftime, and all of a sudden the lead blew up
Salute to FYM in the
to
comments.
like 15. The lead blew up to 15. I'm like,
Still the
man,
FYM.
Yeah.
So yeah, Boston Celtics. NBA. I mean, this is like Ragnarok right now, man, for NBA fans.
they cakewalked the whole playoff so far.
Yeah, it's like sunshine and rainbows over in the Eastern Conference, and it's like a daggone like
Yeah, but all they
World War
gotta go
III
for,
and
all they gotta
World
go for is the
War
gold. That's all they gotta go for is the gold, but that's it.
Salute FYM.
It's just I don't know, man. Like this NBA playoffs, like I like what's being played. Like I like the storylines. I say somewhat to a certain degree, but like Boston, man, they just been having like a cakewalk throughout the whole series. You beat on injury teams, man, and then who knows? Like out of these two teams, like the Timberwolves and the Mavs, they not even. I don't think they can get it done against Boston. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, man. As much as I dislike and have a disdain towards the Boston Celtics, they will most
Towns
likely
and
win an
Conley.
NBA championship.
It's Towns, Conley, and Gobert. Yep.
Hey, if the Timberwolves lose tonight, this could be where I think Dallas win in
Boy,
5
if they
games.
lose, if they lose, Dallas wins and winning that series. If they lose, like Dallas gonna win that series if they beat them in game 2. Let's give another.
But I don't know, man. Who y'all think, man? Who do y'all think gonna win it all? I like Boston was just there like 2 years ago in the finals against Golden State, a team that's already been there before and already accomplished a lot.
Yeah, Dallas
Previous
and Minnesota.
seasons.
Dallas and Minnesota hasn't been there. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like experience and coaching at the same time. Like I know Jason Kidd is a good coach.
Unless you think Kyrie can beat Boston by himself.
Nah, I don't see it, Eric. Man, he said it's free. He said the East is kicking their feet up in the air, and the West just looking like another like a war. It's like a daggone dogfight in the West. The East is just like sunshine and rainbows and cotton candy.
Well, they're just missing a pot of gold for a championship.
It's like you see those memes or whatnot, like the road to success, and like how the journey is.
The East is missing their championship. That's what they're missing.
Like I think the last team that won in the East was like the Bucks. So
the Bucks and Toronto Raptors. Yep.
Bucks and Toronto. And then the last two championships went through the West. So
what is going on back there?
Oh, there's a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah. That's it. That's FYM. FYM, you got a lot of noise in your background. He's probably in the wind.
You're a thanks, man.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I think as NBA fans, we shouldn't. I don't think we can be. I mean, we have no control of who actually wins. I mean,
nope.
We're not out there playing.
Nope.
But hey, what it is,
You better mute his mic because something can spill.
Yeah, I'm about to mute him. I'm trying to see how do I mute him.
You just gotta
click. You better be careful.
Like on their the little box, and it just says
okay. He's muted. Lord.
I'm gonna say, come on, Laker girl, you've been working the StreamYard for a little minute now. You should know how to use now. Let me stop.
Oh yeah, just a big announcement. I will be upgrading my channel where I can have more people on my platform starting next week, where I can have 10 people come on. And y'all will be hearing my feature from me and Angry, a track when my show starts.
Hey, that's what's up, man. It's also good to have like
Was a new segment?
No, it's a feature. So when my show starts, you will be hearing my song playing before my show starts. It's a FYM sister is working on a rap for me for this show.
oh an intro. Oh, that's what's
Intro.
up.
Intro.
That's a dope introduction right there. Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah. She's also working on one for Eric and Angry Show.
Hey, that's what's
Wait,
up,
who?
man. I need somebody to work with.
FYM sister. She's a rapper and she's working on a rap for you and for you guys' show that you guys do. So when before you guys' show start, the rap will come on.
Hey, that'd be dope though, man. Shout out to FYM sister, man, for the introduction for your show. I think
Yeah.
that would, draw some people in. People like to look at like stuff like that, I would say. Um, hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, you gonna do some big things, Laker girl.
It
But
is like I was telling Angry. Yeah, me and Angry has some big things coming for this channel.
Oh yeah, indeed.
We have some special guests that we're going to try to come on the channel.
You bring some Laker legends on the channel, man. See their perspective on this Laker front office. That's what I do. I mean, that's just me.
I think Brian Scott said a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Byron Scott knows what's going on back there. He knows. Man, he played for that franchise.
Like I said, yeah, we got some big things coming for the show. Humble. You said bring some. Humble, did you say bring some Laker legends?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you should bring some legends on the show. Bring some.
You never know because what's big game James Worthy? I reached out to him and I told him I do a Laker show, and he said send him the information, and if I can get him to come on the show. If I had Lamar Odom or Meta, who would I choose? I would probably choose Meta.
I'd probably go with Ron Artest.
Yeah, Meta will be.
His brother's pretty cool. I've talked to his brother before.
Yeah, I talked to.
Me and Eric were talking to his brother on Big Baby Show. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to his brother personally. He follows me on Facebook. His brother wants to come on here too. I told him to let me know when he's available.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, chat.
What's up, man? What's up?
What it do?
Nothing much, man. Just
What up, Major? What up, Major?
FYM, what it do? Salute. What we talking about?
It's just an open basketball discussion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got caught up in a couple things, but I'm here now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go live for the first time tonight. So y'all, I swear to God, y'all better be there.
Wait, did you say you going live for the first time tonight?
Yup, tonight.
Oh yeah.
Tonight.
What time are you going live tonight?
I don't know. I'm thinking about like 8 or 9, and we ain't gonna be talking about basketball. We gonna be talking about Black Jesus.
Boy, I want that.
Oh, so you want me to? Oh, you must want me to bring that pastor back, huh? From Coming to America.
Yeah, make sure he comes through.
You want me to bring that pastor back?
Make sure he comes
I was thinking like Michael Jordan or something like that, but
that was the only pastor I knew that sounded like a Black Panther pastor.
Yeah.
Humble. Don't you write music?
Who? Me?
I was talking to Humble Sports.
No.
I don't write music. I produce music. Like I make beats and stuff like that.
Hold on. Who produced? Who make beats?
That Humble Sports right there, the one who got the Jordan and Kobe picture.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to link up. for real and make some
Humble, that's
music. I'm
Oh,
talking
word, I'm
about
down, man. I'm always willing to work.
I'm talking about a whole album. G, I ain't talking about no 1 or 2 songs. I'm talking about really put in some work.
go,
Cause
James. Pull up, brother.
I'm a better than decent writer, and my sister is too. If we could find somebody that know what they doing with producing, bro, we could do whatever we want.
Word, man. Just let me know what's up, man.
Right.
Just you can
Without
link
a doubt,
your
without a
Instagram or
doubt,
whatnot, your socials. We'll
Right.
talk
without a
behind
doubt.
the scenes.
Just make sure you follow me. Just slide through the night when I go live, and we'll chop it up for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah. We go live, man. Drop that link so I can pull up. I could.
Oh
When
yeah.
you go live, drop that link so I can pull up.
Hey, can you get
Yeah.
Major my phone number so that I'm able to like text him before I go
Yeah.
live?
You want me
Like,
to get you want me to give
Yeah.
Humble your number too?
who?
Humble Sports is the one who has the Jordan picture.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't like giving it out to somebody I just met, but if he over here, he
Humble
must be
cool. No,
somewhat cool. He
Humble's
gotta be
cool.
cool. He
He
gotta
cool.
be.
Yeah.
He over here.
And Humble is cool.
He over here.
Humble
I know.
chill.
I just don't. That's just one of them things.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
that's
man.
something I done learned.
Yeah.
You gotta feel people out, but
Facts.
because of him being a producer, it's business. I gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. That's money.
I'm
That's
just
money there.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, if the wrong person get your number, man, more than likely you're gonna end up needing to change your number. I done it a couple times, and
Yeah.
it's irritating.
Hey, FYM.
What up, though?
If she give me your number, Obama could have access to that number as well.
Don't you dare,
Because
Major.
he's already
Oh yeah.
You make sure you tell Obama that I'm still looking at him for painting the White House rainbow instead of black.
well, you can tell him that yourself. You know that, right?
But yeah, let him know I need to talk.
You want me to get him? Yeah, I get him right quick.
Let him know.
Wait,
I remember.
Major, Humble don't
Yeah,
know
yes,
about you doing Obama. Humble ain't never heard you. Go ahead and do it for Humble.
No, you mean he? Oh, he never. Okay, let me go get him because I don't.
Humble,
I have to go.
listen to this.
Let me go
Hold
holler
on.
at that the president. Let me stop.
Yeah, they're in there. They're in there playing spades right now. I don't like bothering them, but hey, hold on. Obama,
What? Humble, just
hey, get to the
listen.
phone right quick.
You finna get a good laugh.
Man, hey, y'all gonna have to explain to him why y'all messed up his spade game. This ain't on me. It's on y'all. Yeah, somebody want to talk to you.
I'm just
What is it?
waiting for this to,
Hello?
because I don't know. I can look at it and tell it's gonna do something,
Hello?
and I don't want to be up the street and it's just,
What's up?
and then I'm starting to hear them cicadas too. You heard?
Hello. So I wanted to
Did
speak to me.
you hear what happened yesterday?
Hold on.
Dude,
FYM, who you talk to?
This dude, hold up. This
FYM, put your thing on mute, please, because we live.
my bad. So this
Hey, Obama, man, why I ain't ever got my income tax back? Let me stop.
Batcave. I'm gonna have to go to the Batcave for that.
Oh yeah, hold on, Obama. Let me go ahead and end this show. Let me give my shout outs. Let me take this to the Batcave. I appreciate everybody coming down, hold down with me. Everybody in the comments, I appreciate you guys. And this has been your girl, Laker Girl. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Hold on 1 second, Obama.